So I was watching Star Wars Force Awakens with my son, and there was many problems with it. Most of the problems come from the simple facts of simple, stupid, dumbass shit. It's a remake of A New Hope, or just plain Star Wars. How in the fuck can Anakin's lightsaber still exist? I mean, it fell off of the Cloud City. How in the hell did Luke Skywalker, the whole story, the myth, everything, just disappear in 30 years? Become something that nobody had ever heard of. As a redneck, I like to drink, and I'm just going to say this much. I have never in my life gotten so drunk that I lost my fucking house. Could not find my own house. Can somebody please explain to me how in the fuck Han lost the Millennium Falcon, which is bigger than a fucking house, and never saw it for 30 fucking years? I mean, come on. If the goddamn ship was his everything. Poe, the best pilot of the Resistance, seemed to survive everything. Could have put him in Survivor. Could have put him in the hollers somewhere in West Virginia if you wanted to, and the son bitch would walk out with $1 million smile. Captain Phasma did absolutely nothing. What was the point of her? I mean, God help us. Couldn't we have at least got a stripper or something? I guess R2-D2 woke up when he fucking wanted to. Hell, my coffee pot goes off once a day and starts making coffee. I mean, it's totally stupid. How in the hell did the First Order become powerful in the first place? I want someone to explain that. Rey, the most important person on the world. How in the hell did she understand Chewie right off the bat? I mean, come on, that's like me going out in the woods and understanding Bigfoot. I heard of the Knights of Ren and I thought it was a boy band. Come on. Seriously. They pissed on my head once and told me that Han forgot where he parked the Millennium Falcon. Then they say Han left Leia because, well, he couldn't hack being a dad or a husband. And he gets to be a deadbeat dad. Please. Rey as a character, for me, she was not a well-rounded fucking character. I've seen better things written on toilet paper. Let's get down to Luke leaving a map to find him. That's what I've ever heard of. That's like me going hunting for 3 days and leaving a map to where I might eventually end up. How does he know he's going to be there for the next 30 years after this shit? So, Rey gets the Force after never having heard of it. That's like me deciding I'm going to go out and do a tattoo, having never done one before in my life. I've seen a lot of rednecks that do that shit, and what they end up with is, well, about as creative as this movie was. Finn and Rey being able to fight Kylo Ren with never having used lightsabers before. There's some dumb shit. So the Force is like using a shovel, I guess. You just go out and start digging a hole. And then you have Kylo Ren's temper tantrums. What is he, 15? He acts like my kid. The terrible amount of CGI used and the lens flares. Hey, just a note. For people with epilepsy, that's a bad fucking idea. Then we get to have Luke Skywalker in the movie for 1 minute. Probably less than 1 minute of screen time. It's like going on a date with a pretty woman and they're telling you she's going to do all kinds of things and then just getting out of the car and doing nothing. My part that I hate the most is Han's death. So from being a badass smuggler to a chump who just walks into a lightsaber that his son is using, come on, seriously, should have lots of experience in dealing with corrupt, bad people. And he just goes out like a dipshit. The Star Killer base is just another fucking Death Star with bigger shit added to it. Come on, JJ. You always do that. I'm going to make it bigger and badder and worse. For a movie that's expected to be one of the greatest of all times, to get your hopes up and to be in line, and you watch the movie, or you watch it at home with your son who you hope to keep on the Star Wars experience alive with, and him over there going on his cell phone because the movie is boring to him and the other ones kept his attention more. So much for that galaxy far, far away.